Hi guys, so today I filmed a quick video just to show you guys that you can achieve a flawless look without spending lots of money. So everything I use today in today's tutorial is from the drugstore. So you can purchase these items at places like Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, whatever drugstore you have. So I'm using products like Revlon, L'Oreal, stuff like that, just basic things that you see in your drugstore. So everything from my eyelashes to my foundation, all things purchased at a drugstore. So today I just did a natural look, and if you guys want to see more of a going out type of look, just let me know, leave it in the comments below, and I'll try and film that for you guys. But I know this is a very natural everyday type of look that you can wear, and like I said, everything's purchased at a drugstore. So if you want to know how to achieve this look, stay tuned. Bye. Okay, so you want to start with a washed and moisturized face. And then the first thing I'm going to do is just prime my skin. And I'm using the Rimmel London Fix and Perfect Primer. Okay, next I'm going to start doing my eyebrows. And the first thing I'm doing is just drawing an outline for my eyebrows. And I'm using the Rimmel London Eyebrow Pencil. And the shade is brown. So I'm just following the natural shape of my eyebrows, but just defining them a bit more. And don't worry about messing up, because later we're going to use some concealer to clean up everything. So if you mess up, that will be the time where you can fix it. Now I'm filling in my eyebrows, and I'm using that dark brown shade from the Vanity palette, and that's from Wet n Wild. And it's showing up with some red undertones on camera, but it really was darker than that. It wasn't as red. So just use a shadow that is matte and that really blends in with your brows. The next thing I'm doing is using a concealer that's a shade lighter than my normal concealer, and I'm just putting that underneath the brow just to highlight it and make the brows look very defined. And so I'm just putting that underneath and then blending it out. And you can go back in with your brow pencil and fill in any areas if you need to do that. At the top, I'm just going to put a concealer that is the same tone as my skin, and this way they don't look too dramatic but still very structured and defined. And then I like to put a little bit of concealer on the edges just to give it, that gradient effect. And then just clean up any areas, and then you're done with the brows. Now I'm going to move on to foundation. I'm using Revlon's Photo Ready and ColorStay foundations in the shade Cappuccino for both. And I'm just taking a sponge, and the sponge is wet, and I'm just blending all of the foundation out. And I actually found this sponge at, I think it was TJ Maxx, and to me it's comparable to the Beauty Blender, and it works just as good, and I only paid $5 for it. So just keep blending and blending until everything's even. Now I'm just going to conceal some dark spots that I have on my cheeks, and I'm using that same concealer from Coastal Scents Camouflage palette, and it's comparable to MAC Concealer and NW45. So I'm just blending that out again with the sponge and blending in the foundation a little bit more. Next, I'm going to move on to the eyes. So I'm going to start by priming my lids, and I'm using NYX Eye Shadow Base, and it's just a white base. If you have the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk, you can use that also. So start by taking a fluffy brush, and just in the inner corners of your eyes, apply that brow bone shade from the Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette. And from that same palette, take the eyelid shade and just pack that color onto your eyelids. And then I'm taking that same fluffy brush, and I'm just blending out any harsh lines and blending the colors together. Now I'm just going to take that light brown shade from the Wet n Wild Vanity palette, and I'm putting that in my crease towards my brow bone. And then I'm also taking that dark brown shade that we use for the brows and also putting that directly into the crease too. but not blending it as high as the light brown shade, but still blending it out. And you can just blend that out towards the outer corners. And then now I'm going to take the definer shade from the Comfort Zone palette, and I'm just putting that on the outer corners of my eyes in a V shape. And this is just going to make the entire look a little bit more dramatic. So just blend that into the crease and the outer corners. Now I'm going to take the definer shade from the Comfort Zone palette and put that into the inner corners of my eyes. And then that same color we put on the eyelids, I'm going to use that as a highlight and just put that right underneath the brow and blend it a little bit more if you need to. So I'm just going to apply some lashes from e.l.f. that were $1 and also some gel liner. Okay, and after that I'm just going to apply some concealer underneath my eyes, and I'm blending that out with a concealer brush. And this is the same concealer, the Maybelline Fit Me concealer that we use underneath the brow. And I'm just taking my same sponge and blending that out. And you really want to make sure to blend this so that you don't look crazy. So just keep blending until it gives you a highlight, but it blends in with the foundation. And I'm also going to put that down the bridge of my nose and blend everything together. Now I'm taking Rimmel London's Scandal Eyes mascara, and I'm actually applying this after I put on my lashes just because the lashes were only $1, so I don't really care if I put mascara on them. And now I'm just going to put a translucent powder all over my face, and this is the Finishing Veil powder from Maybelline. And a bronzer from Hard Candy on the apples of my cheeks, and it is a So Baked bronzer in Tropics. Then I'm just taking a highlight color from this e.l.f. bronzer palette in Golden, and I'm just putting that above the bronzer. Now I'm going to do a bit of contouring, and I'm using that same shade that we use for the eyebrows, and I'm just putting that in the hollows of my cheeks and right above my forehead and blending that out. And I'm going to take a buffer brush and I'm just going to blend it out even more because you just don't want that to look too harsh. Now I'm just going to line my lips, and I'm just using a dark brown liner that was actually from the hair store. And I'm just lining the edges of my lips. And then I'm going to apply a lipstick, and this is L'Oreal's lipstick in number 800, and it's called Fairest Nude. So I'm just putting that in the center of my lips and blending all of that together. And then I'm going to put a gloss on top, and the gloss is from NYX, and it's the Mega Shine Lip Gloss in the shade Natural. And this is me singing and dancing while I'm getting dressed, which I know everyone else does. And this is just a quick clip of me fixing my hair before class. So I'm using the Remmington flat iron from Walmart. I paid about $15 for it, and it works pretty good, especially on my natural hair. So I'm just quickly just fluffing out my hair, and this is what I do if I'm in a rush. So I try and just create like some beach like waves, and it's really fast and easy, and I can quickly get out the door. So I'm just spraying the Lavish Curl Moisturizer from Curls, and this just helps to bring out the natural curl pattern in the hair. And I also use this on my natural hair, and it works really well. So I'm just adding a few more curls. Now I'm just going to apply some edge control and smooth that out. And that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. And also, if you have any suggestions for some upcoming videos, definitely leave them in the comments below. Thanks guys, bye.